Welcome everyone to the Mage Rage for June of 2020, where we are starting week number 2, which is on a snowy peak. And we have some, is that to the north? No, that's to the south. Let's see if there are any trees on the northern side. Otherwise, we'll have to break our usual pattern and head to the south first. We see Yeah, there are a number of trees down there, but before we go down, let's check the crystal ball to see what's in store. We need 5 buckets. All right. First, I was wondering, is there a bucket of anything in particular? 39 redstone dust, 13 sugar, so we just need sugar cane for that. 16 yellow concrete, 64 gray stained glass. Good grief. And then blue terracotta, 16 of that. We're going to need some clays, and for that we need, that's invisible due to the, the text is completely invisible. Ha 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 ha, so I can't see how many of them. Yes, there is that little tricky thing, so let's try putting it here. Oh, this is, well, anyway, we'll need wood because we've got 2 looms. There you go. 2 looms, 11 barrels, and 3 fletching tables. So we are going to need some flint in order to get that. Let's start by getting a little bit of wood, because we're going to need plenty of wood if we're going to get those barrels. So we're obviously going to be needing that. All right, good. I don't think I need cows for anything. Well, except for the... Oh, no, I can't kill mommy cow with baby cow right next to her, right? Of course not. Yeah. There you go. Now, let us head on our way and start looking for things. And I could only hope that we could... I don't need leaves or anything like that, if I recall correctly. I need plenty of things that are found in the waterways. Things like, well, there's gravel there, so I could use that in order to get flint. There should be clay under there. So secondary things you can get from waterways, as opposed to the primary things like fish. And as we saw from last week, he's not above throwing in a couple of things relating to food items in there. Let's see. Let's head out this way. Oh. And let's see what we have here. Ooh. I didn't even bother taking a look at where we were centered at. Oh my goodness gracious. So we're about negative 800 in both of them right now. I see some water up ahead there. So what I'll do is I'll head to the waterway, grab some things from there, and then that could dictate where I turn around at. Since I did not properly grab the location numbers. Oopsie daisy. But we should be able to... Oh, get to the stream here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I also need sand, of course. Yes, that's right, because it said I needed all of that glass and sugarcane. A lot of the stuff is water related. All right, let's get plenty of that stuff. Plenty of that stuff. Maybe I should get a shovel. In fact, that's a capital idea. Let's grab that. All right, good. And we'll grab a... Ooh, let's Let's get a couple of those. Let's get our usual things. We want a pickaxe. We want an axe. Oh, we want a shovel. And that shovel should be especially useful because we have got. See, I need 3 cartographers table, which means there'll be 6 pieces of flint if I recall properly. Well, I'm getting a nice haul of flint there, if I am right on that count. Oops. And this. Well, I could always, later on when I'm underground at night or something like that, I could go about doing the conversion process to get to convert the flint over. I think I needed 64 of this, so I'll just need a whole bunch of sand. And this means lots and lots and lots of digging. I'll probably go through a couple of shovels with this. And just actually, we can get some of this way. Yes, remember, I also have magic spells. Hey, they're supposed to be useful for things like this. Oh, let's forget about that. But what I do see is some clay. So I think I'll be needing quite a lot more clay than this. But there is more of it. I forgot exactly how much I need, but I'll be needing a bit. So might as well go all about grabbing some wherever I can find it. You can see as much of this as I can get so that I don't have to worry about it later, because I think it's 64 that I'll be needing for that. And that means being 8 of whatever dye. I think it was gray glass I'll be needing. If it's gray glass, then I'll be... Are there any flowers that give gray specifically? Alright, there's 64 for that. Good, that's certainly the max in which you could possibly be wanting. Alright, so we're done with that. I was wondering if we needed iron for anything. It sounds like the buckets. We'll obviously need it for the buckets. Alright, and... see what we're doing here. We're around the 8-minute point. So it might be a good idea to start doing the turn here, because I want to be going southeast now. Let's see where we could find stuff. Whee! And snowy area. Well, that's not going to have much in the way of stuff out of the snowy biomes, I think. Though there might be something underwater, such as, well, we don't need bunches of gravel anymore, I think. So I'm not going to worry about that at the moment, but I may be changing my mind eventually. See, I think I do need lots and lots of wood. Oh, I do need yellow. Oh. Oh, good grief. Now that I wasn't expecting. Where did that baby zombie come from? Oh, probably from a cave or something like this. Well, that's a bit suicidal then to come after me from a cave. Good grief. I probably should get a little bit more wood, because I am going to be needing large amounts of wood based on all the wood products I saw in there. Quite a number of wood products, if I remember correctly. Let's see, let's try. Very good. let's try 2 of these, and that way I can. There you go. Now let's see about getting underground because I think it's starting to get dark, and then I'll really have to worry about zombies of all sorts. Probably not my first choice of biomes in which to go underground, but probably won't have much choice here. At least it'll give me some stone, and I could use that in order to start grabbing stuff. Oh yes, of course. Oh, that's probably not the best thing to use because, oh, check to see. Do I have anything that I will consider to be junk at the moment? But I don't like to call cobble junk because it's such a useful item to have at this point of the game. And at the very least, I need to get a lantern so I can see. Ah, nice. All right, there you go. Now I can get going and actually start making stuff. Yeah, I know that's a rather strange way of putting everything, but I am going to be needing a furnace, and I'm going to be needing to remember what in the world am I collecting. Regardless, the first thing I need to collect is cobble so that I can. I think I got enough for a pickaxe now, don't I? Yes, I do. I do need a cobble pickaxe. I could worry about rest of the stone tools. Oh, if we're going to go through the trouble of making a cobble pickaxe, why don't I actually start using it because it's a lot faster than the other one. Actually, while I am here, let's see. I'll need some. Well, probably the first thing I'm going to be needing is some charcoal. So I'll do that. See, I've got 16 of these. That gives me 4. And I need how much terracotta? I need 16 terracotta. So I need a lot more of the terracotta before I get things too far along. And yeah, I know I'm using up half my logs in order to make charcoal. I have a feeling it means just a few more seconds and I'll have plenty of coal, so why bother? Mainly because coal is pretty common in these depths. I am going to be needing this. Alright, now, wrong type of redstone. I need the deeper redstone, not the shallow redstone. And there you go. Boy, there's granite all over the place. No wonder he didn't send us after granite. Now, main things I'm looking for here will be iron and coal will probably be the big things I want in this area. I'm not going to go down for redstone tonight. I'll have to save that for the second delving. Let's see what we got here. Nothing yet. So hopefully we get something soon. Now, how are we doing for other stuff? Let's see, how much sugar am I supposed to have? I need 13 sugar. See, I'm only part way for most of my items. Now, there's a sheep there, and I had forgotten. Oh, that's right. No, you don't need wool for a loom. You need spiders or a mine shaft or something like that. But see, I have 4 flint. Yeah, I could do flint conversion later. It's not like that's top priority thing, especially considering that I don't have all the flint I need yet. I probably should have grabbed that charcoal while I was there, but ah, I'm a little behind on all that stuff. Ah, iron! Yay! Oh, let's see. Let's grab this way. There you go. And that should make things go a little bit more smoothly. What all have I got here? I've got, 8. That's good. That's 2 of my buckets. I think, though, I need 3 of them. I might as well get that started so I can at least make, should I start making the buckets now, or let's see. Well, I've got that. Since I don't need iron per se this week, I mean, it's not like I needed the iron ore that I had last week, so therefore you have to be careful about cooking the iron, which could have been a bit of a pain if you accidentally went and cooked it all. Let's see. We've got, actually, I could make, one set of torches. I could save the rest for potential fuel. And maybe once in a while I do that just to get things going a little bit faster. Actually, if I want to use these torches, I might as well put them in my inventory, or at least in a convenient spot in my inventory. And let's continue along our, more of this. Actually, I'll be needing a little bit, I'll also be needing a little bit more sand, because when I was thinking I needed 64 sand, I had forgotten that I also apparently don't have a, well, I might as well grab that. Oh, well, not exactly what I was planning on doing, but it at least gave me something for concrete, because I didn't have any sand for concrete. So now I have 10 sand. I need 16 concrete. I have, let's see, you get 8, I think, in each set. So therefore I'll need 8 sand, which I've got 8 concrete. Yeah, and a couple of dandelions, and I think I'll be able to handle that well enough. All right, that's good. So I'm doing mainly setup here. Obviously, I don't have everything all ready for what I'll be doing yet. Now, let's see, what's the best thing to get right now? I would like to get my traditional shield, because there's some times when it's very inconvenient to die, and I try to avoid getting killed as it is, even when it's not critical. So, let's see, I need a dandelion, or, a sunflower or any other thing like that. Buckets. Not going to make that till I have the 9 that I need there. Redstone, I have to go down lower for that, of course. Sugar, I only have half of what I need there. Stained glass. Well, I'll need 8 coal before I do that. So I'm not going to be able to. So I might as well just keep the sand here. Anyway, I need probably a squid and some source of white. Oh, I guess that's. Now, is there a flower that gives gray? I know that there are several that give light gray. I'm trying to think if there are any flowers that give gray directly, and yeah, we're at the right level for that. I have to double check that when we between the episodes, make sure what flowers, if any, can give me gray. Otherwise, I'll have to get some organics to maybe get a pair of shears, grab lots and lots of leaves, and use that in order to get some bone meal. What? Kill skeletons? Nah. Now, of course, some skeletons might present themselves to me and force the issue, which, if that's the case, fine. Anyway, I'm going to have to also get some squids because I wasn't thinking about that one. Told you there are a lot of things here that need things by the water, such as this. What is this? I must really be close to some water source or something. Now, I don't think I really need more than this. Probably should do that just in case there's anything nasty there. But that means it's still pretty dark. Well, as the other possibility is, no, it can't be that dark now. I think it's getting near daylight. Suppose we could check up on that and see if that's true. Actually, it is daylight. It's the next day. Well, that's it for today's episode. The next time we are going to head out and find some flowers and some dandelions and probably oh, more clay and perhaps maybe even some other things. That's in the next episode of the Mage Rage for June of 2020.